Good evening, you're watching the main news on HKIBC. I'm Harminder Singh.
And I'm Raymond Yeung. Here are tonight's top stories.
Highways Department finds snapped suspension cable on Shenzhen Bay Bridge, but says safety not compromised.
Public transport subsidy scheme has smooth start today.
And Mao Zedong's former personal secretary, Li Rui, has died at age 101. During a routine inspection yesterday, the Highways Department discovered a suspension cable on the Shenzhen Bay Bridge had snapped.
Highways Director Jimmy Chan insisted safety was not compromised, while inspections would be conducted on bridges with similar designs in the coming months. Opened in 2007, the 5.5-kilometer Shenzhen Bay Bridge is the fourth vehicular boundary crossing between Hong Kong and Shenzhen. But the bridge's safety has now come into question after the Highways Department announced this afternoon that a steel cable measuring 160 millimeters in diameter has snapped. The break, which happened in the Hong Kong section of the bridge near Laofaoshan, was detected during a routine inspection yesterday. Director of Highways Jimmy Chan described the discovery as unusual, but insisted safety was not compromised. He explained the bridge was designed to remain fully functional in scenarios where one cable is missing, such as during cable replacements. He pointed to rusting as a possible cause, adding that the broken cable was immersed in concrete and could not be detected by sight.
We need to take samples of the broken part of the tendon to the laboratory for carrying out various tests, including the strength test and the metallic material test. So it will take a little bit of time before we can confirm the exact reason why there's such the rusting occur at this part of the tendon.
2 of the 3 Hong Kong-bound lanes near the faulty part of the bridge will be closed to facilitate repairs in the next 3 weeks, he said. Inspections will also be carried out on other bridges with similar designs in the next 3 months. Chan said no irregularities were detected during an inspection of other parts of the bridge 2 weeks ago.
The government's public transport subsidy scheme got off to a smooth start today.
Commuters can have the rebates topped up to their Octopus cards or get the subsidies as coupons from convenience stores or supermarkets. Raymond Yeung reports.
Public transport fare subsidy scheme collection machines came into service today. Many eager commuters tapped their Octopus cards to collect their January rebates at Meifu MTR station. While passengers spoke highly of the convenient arrangement, many were puzzled about the calculation they saw on the screen. This passenger had a $125 rebate automatically topped up to his card. He said it was more than he expected. I think I will be able to claim whatever the highest amount is, this woman said. But she ended up getting only $64. The subsidy scheme, an initiative that was announced during Chief Executive Carrie Lam's maiden policy address, was launched on the 1st of January. Commuters with public transport expenses over $400 a month will receive a 25% subsidy on every dollar spent above that amount, capped at $300. On the 16th of each month, people can claim the subsidy. The subsidy must be claimed within 3 months. This means January's subsidy must be collected by the 15th of May. Holders of MTR City Safer tickets have to first tap to register their passes before claiming the sum with their Octopus card. Over 1,800 collection points have been set up across the city. Apart from MTR stations, the machines can also be found at light rail customer service centers and designated ferry piers. Commuters can also collect the subsidy at designated convenience stores and supermarkets. Some convenience stores rolled out cash coupons for people who collect their subsidy there. But some commuters complained they could not get their coupons as there were a server error at some shops. Raymond Yeung, HKIBC.
Police Commissioner Stephen Lo says he welcomes the government's proposal to amend extradition arrangements and will be very helpful in police investigations.
But he sidestepped questions about concerns that the law could be abused for political purposes by mainland authorities. Riley Chan reports.
After the government announced its proposal to change the city's extradition laws, it drew immediate pushback from pan-democrat lawmakers. Hong Kong currently does not have an extradition agreement with many regions, including Macau, Taiwan or the mainland. The government wants to amend 2 ordinances that will allow the chief executive to handle extradition requests from any jurisdiction on a case-by-case basis, with the final decision resting with the city's courts. However, pro-democracy legislators were concerned the amendments could lead to misuse for political purposes. But Police Commissioner Stephen Lo was eager to see the amendments made. If the law is passed, it will be very helpful to police investigations, he told the media after attending a police parade today. Lo explained that it was difficult to investigate cross-border and cyber crimes since Hong Kong did not have formal agreements with many countries over the surrender of fugitives. When asked if he was concerned about mainland authorities prosecuting people from the city over political cases, the police chief sidestepped the question. Lo believed the Legislative Council would scrutinize the bill and Hong Kong police would perform their duties in accordance to SAR laws. On a separate note, Lo confirmed that West Kowloon Regional Crime Unit was investigating missing construction documents of the troubled Sha Tin to Central Link's Hong Kong Station project. While there was not much he could disclose at the moment, Lo said officers may visit the site again and search for more evidence. Riley Chan, HKIBC.
Police have arrested 4 men and 3 women linked to a string of burglaries in recent months. They allegedly stole over $4.6 million in valuables.